Picking weights up to shoulder height is a basic human skill, and you should be very, very good at it. You should practice it with a barbell, a kettlebell, a dumbbell, a sandbag, a heavy club at your most basic levels, and then you should learn to rotate while doing it, because that's how you encounter it in the real world. Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we're going to talk about the kettlebell alternating clean. The alternating clean is a combination of an inside clean and an outside clean. There are two really good ways to practice this. You should practice this with a heavy club first, and then eventually you practice it with a kettlebell. Heavy clubs tend to be lighter than kettlebells. Think in the range of 15 to 50 pounds. Kettlebells tend to take you up towards that 70-pound mark before they get really, really expensive. Let's break it down and talk about all the basic movements that we need to do first. We're setting this up as a natural deadlift position, feet pointed straight ahead. We do not need to turn out because kettlebells simply aren't heavy enough to force us to turn out. We point our feet straight ahead. We practice our basic deadlift first. Kettlebell deadlifts are light, very light, so we add complexity so we can get more out of the light weight. Think about a rotating deadlift from side to side. Taking our deadlift position, driving one knee forward, one knee back to turn the hips to one side. After that, we are going to take that idea, we're going to turn it into a single arm deadlift, and then we are going to turn it into a single arm outside touch, outside touch, outside touch, outside touch, outside touch. Already for most people that is very annoying. Think of kettlebells as endurance weightlifting with high numbers instead of pure strength low numbers. Once we get our side to side movement, we're going to build this into an outside clean. Start at your kettlebell, step back 12 to 18 inches, thumb points back, clean the weight up. Pinky, wrist, elbow, and one vertical line. This is not a barbell catch position, it is a kettlebell catch position. Barbell catch, you move your body around the bar. Kettlebell, move the kettlebell around your body. Vertical line, think of it like throwing a punch. We're gonna rotate without moving our feet. Hips 45, spine 45. Push straight out, come all the way down to the bottom, outside the line of our feet. With any clean, lock the elbow at the bottom. It is a hip exercise. Snap up, catch, rotate back to center. Now we're going to go inside towards our center line, rotate, push, outside the foot line, thumb points up, elbow lock. This is a hip exercise. Hips are not straight ahead, they are pointed towards the belt. Snap up, catch. Catch with the legs, stand all the way up in the center, lock out, rotate, push, touch, pull, catch, rotate, inside, lock, pull, catch, come back to center, rotate. Over time, take out the touch, push, load the hips, catch, rotate, push, load the hips, catch, rotate, push, load the hips, catch, rotate, push, load the hips, catch, rotate. When we set it down, push the weight back, touch it all the way down out in front. This is an adaptation of a heavy club exercise, which is done with two hands first so that people learn the correct movement patterns. Rotate, top hand moves outside, top hand, both elbows lock, like in any clean. Think of this as a dead clean, catch, rotate across, push, lock out, point your feet straight ahead. The hips are rotating, the spine is rotating. If both elbows are locked, you're doing it right. Catch, come across the center, push, lock, catch. Take your dead clean, turn it into a hang clean where it does not touch the ground. Rotate without moving the feet. Lock out, catch, rotate across. Lock out, catch, rotate across. Lock out, catch, rotate across. Two hands becomes one hand. push, elbow lock, hip snap, catch, rotate across. Push, catch, rotate across. Push, catch, rotate across. Push, catch, rotate across. You'll notice that the diameter of a club is small. We're about 3 inches on this heavy club. Notice the kettlebell is much bigger in diameter, so you have to be more right when you do it. Otherwise, you are going to side load your knee. Don't side load your knee, consider that bad. Feet point straight ahead, get all the way down, snap up, catch, rotate across, push, catch, rotate across. Outside, push, swing, pull, catch, push, swing, pull, catch. Elbow comes to hip. Elbow position and catch is important, just like it is in every type of clean. Kettlebells and heavy clubs do something better than everything else. They are portable and they can be done anywhere. It is hard to drag an Olympic barbell setup with you to work. Kettlebells fit right in the back of your work truck. Clubs fit on a bicycle, on a motorcycle, because they're small and they're light. The difference is the center of mass. Center of mass here is about 7 inches away from your hand. Center of mass here is 22 inches away from your hand. The longer the lever, the more precise you have to be in your control. Learning to line up your skeleton better is part of strength. Structural alignment, whether it's Olympic lifting, dumbbell, kettlebell, judo, structural alignment is what you practice in every sport. When your structure is out of alignment, you overstress certain parts of your body. That leads to injury. Once you're injured, you keep going to work, you work around the problem, and then you end up with an injury someplace else from avoiding the spot that's injured. One of the things that people are not great at in the modern world is rotation, because we do not practice it much in the gym, but we need to go back and practice it dominant hand and non-dominant hand equally well. Think dominant hand inside, clean, towards the center line, dominant hand away from the center line, and then do the same thing with the non-dominant, towards the center line, away from the center line. When our spine rotates equally well, it simply lowers our chance of getting hurt. It lowers our daily pain. It allows us to do our jobs better. If we are not in pain, then we can actually enjoy our lives and enjoy our work. Even if you're working sun up to sundown, you should still be able to get in a workout that is effective, logical, makes sense, and is progressive.